What's up, everybody? Update 629 is here. We finally get to see all of the skills for all of the mages. And then we have some other stuff in the update as well. And then we also have a brand new event. Very exciting, guys. New monster update special event. You guys are going to love this event because you don't have to farm anything. There's no farming. All you have to do, earn points, summon a default 3-star monster, earn 1 point, default 4-star monster, 15 points. Then when you get all these points, you get crystals for every 10 points you earn, which is nice, which you should be using for farming. No one's going to use them for farming. You're going to buy packs with them. Well, Bagel, if I buy packs with them, then I'm going to be able to get more points from the event. Anyway, then we get some mana, we get some energy, whatever. We get 20 special 7-year special scrolls. Also, the nice thing about this is the new monsters are going to be available in the 7-year special scrolls. If you didn't blow all of your 7-year specials, everyone already did. I already know you did. I did. We all did. We weren't really expecting the new monsters to come out at the point that we were blowing all of them, right? Comto was so sneaky. They knew that we weren't gonna have saved any, but we can put the mages in for the 7-year special scroll, so that's nice because they're gonna come out now, basically. So 6-2. So that's nice. We get just a little extra bonus event. It's not a crazy event. It just basically gives us some energy, some mana, some crystals, and 20 7-year scrolls, that's the exciting part, right? Then we have update, blah blah blah. I read through these. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about all of them. We did see the water one already. Okay, so Magical Eye, Fire one, Magical Eye. Attacks the enemy. I'm kind of curious what their names are going to be. Why is that the thing that I'm curious about? Attacks the enemy 2 times, decrease the attack power for 2 turns, 35% chance with each attack. It's probably going to go up to like 50, 60 maybe after it's fully skilled up, which is not anything too crazy. It's usually good for bosses, right? Nightcrow attacks the enemy 3 times, leaves a branding effect. So this is different from the water one. We saw the water one. 3 times leaves a branding effect for 2 turns, 75% chance each. I'll try to remember to move my head every time you guys, to show you guys. 75% chance each. Cooldown time of Chaos Magic Circle be decreased by 1 turn every time whenever you attack the target under harmful effects. And then you do have a brand and you do have an attack power buff, so he's going to have harmful effects by himself regardless. Chaos Magic Circle summons 5... Let's just put that up there. Summons 5 spheres, which can each inflict damage equal to 150% of your attack power. If you get attacked from an enemy while you have magic spheres, uses 1 magic sphere to counterattack and increases your attack bar by 25%. When you attack on your turn, all remaining spheres will attack the enemy target together. So let's think about it. If he has, because he's an attack type unit, he does all of this based on his attack power. So I'm thinking maybe we just stack a crazy crap ton of attack power on him, not necessarily crit rate, crit damage, because he does all this damage based on his attack power, right? You guys are feeling the same way? He might be like a Onimusha. One of those guys that are literally everywhere right now is the Onimushas, right? So you may not even have to put crit rate, crit damage on him, since he just does damage based on his attack power. So I'm thinking that maybe we do that. Like, let's say if he has 3,000 attack power total, for example, 150% of your attack power, that's going to be 4,500 pure damage. Also pure damage, right? 4,500 per hit, and then he's going to have 5, so that's over 20,000 damage, pure damage. But it's going to is it random? 5 magic spheres each. When you attack on your turn, all remaining spheres will attack the enemy target together. Okay, so the enemy target. So it's all one. Okay, so it's basically pure. It's basically like a ignore defense. It's basically a big ignore defense skill. 5 magic spheres. You put them over your head or whatever. It floats around his body, and then next time he gets turn, does a crap ton of ignore defense damage. You know what? Now that I think about it, now that I actually say it out loud, because before I was like, I don't know if I really care too much about it, and then I'm like, now that I think about it, he's actually better than I kind of gave him credit for. So I was like, I don't know, man. You're gonna have these spheres, and you can't just attack directly. You're gonna have to summon the spheres first. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then it counterattacks, right? So you kind of don't want to hit him. So that's not bad. We'll see we'll see who has a speed lead. They'll be meta. Who has a resistance lead? You'll never see them. Water one, we already saw the water one attacks, decrease attack power for 1 turn. Sorry, for 2 turns, 35% chance, just like the other ones. The AoE defense break. So this is a support unit, though. Support unit, and then we have the Soul Hawk. You know what this is? People that have bad runes, I think, are going to like the fire one because, you know, they're just going to have... He's going to be ignore defense, but he doesn't even need crit damage. He just needs attack power. So he could actually get away with crap runes. Contour is so sneaky. They're like, yeah, you guys don't even need to farm good runes. Because we know you're not going to do it anyway. So the water one, AoE defense break. And then this one, the Harvest of Soul, creates a Soul Stone. When the Soul Stone enemy dies on an ally's turn, up to 3 Soul Stones can be stored up. Consumes 1 save stone to revive the ally. Not really too many people excited about this because generally revivers aren't too exciting in the first place, right? So we have, but we already talked about him, right? Magical Eye, same thing for the wind one. I'm gonna call him. Never mind. I don't want to make nicknames for these guys. We'll see the names in a second. I'm expecting some kind of cool wizardry name. AoE defense break. Secret Book passive, that's what makes him unique, is this increase your attack power by 5% each whenever you attack an enemy, and 5% more whenever the attack lands as a critical hit. Attack power can be increased up to 500%. He's an attack type unit. So he's basically another Christina. He charges his attack power every time he attacks the enemy. So... I'm thinking maybe he's ruined actually more as a bruiser, because you want him to. Another Christina, guys, get excited. But he has a defense break. But here's the thing: I feel like the AOE is going to stack that 5-5-5-5, and then if each one of the let's say you attack with the AOE, the defense break, and do 5-5-5-5, right, and then crit on all 4 units. So that's another 5-5-5-5. So that's, oh my god, how many? That's 40%. Wow, that's not a lot of percent. He's gonna have to take so long to stack him up to 500% is crazy, right? So he's gonna have to be a bruiser. This wind one's gonna have to, the more I talk this through, the more I'm like, this wind one's gonna have to be bruiser. He's gonna have to be like speed, crit damage, HP, super tanky, plus 20,000 or more HP, so he stays alive long enough. And then the longer the match goes, the more you're just gonna be like, absolutely obliterate things, right? But I see that as being the thing with this wind one. How do you guys feel? I feel like maybe you guys might not like that. That he's got to last so long in the battlefield and then get supercharged or whatever. So, eventually it's going to do like absolutely brutal damage. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Every time you attack an enemy. This one might be really cool in some areas where, like... not secret dungeons, but like some labyrinth stages. I feel like maybe those AoE labyrinth stages, you could do maybe crazy damage. I don't know. But eventually, he's going to do just absolutely ridiculous damage after this is fully stacked. Anyway, then we have the light one. So light one interests me the most. Magic Eye, the same thing, the first skills, the attack power break. Nitro, this is the branding effect, right? Branding effect for 2 turns each, triple hit. Branding effect for 2 turns with 75% chance each, which means he's definitely landing that at that point, right? Cooldown time of destruction. His third skill will be decreased by 1 turn wherever you attack the target under harmful effects. Time of destruction creates a giant energy by destroying the HP of all monsters on the battlefield. Not bad for tanky bruisers that do like things like Skogels and Trianas and Mollies and, you know, HP bruiser type units. Right? I mean, why do we really care about this? It's a light unit. No one's going to get it. So, yeah. Destroys all HP. Actually, excluding yourself. So that means all monsters on the bat, including your allies. Destroying HP of all monsters on the battlefield. Afterwards, attacks all enemies to inflict great damage in proportion to the destroyed HP. So I feel like this is going to do like crazy damage. Like really, really big damage. Great damage proportion to destroyed HP. I just feel like this is going to be like a super big nuke. But yeah, destroy HP. Even your team. Super big nuke. And then we have the dark one. So this one is attack type too. Thankfully he's not like, this is a defense type unit. Like, what? No! So same first skill as the other ones. Attacks all enemies with defense break, AoE defense break for the second skill. And then the third skill, when you get your turn, grants one of the following harmful effects that the enemies do not have for 2 turns each on all enemies. Decreased attack speed, unrecoverable, increased chance of landing a glancing hit, beneficial effects block. In addition, absorbs the target's HP by 5% of your max HP, up to 10% for each harmful effect granted on target when you attack an enemy on your turn. So I'm thinking about this. I'm like, you don't know which. It's a random. One of the following harmful effects. It's an AoE. It's not everyone, right? 2-turn AoE harmful effect, but you don't know what is actually going to land. You don't know if it's going to be a glancing hit, a beneficial effect block, unrecoverable, or speed break. You don't know. It's just random. I don't know if we love that it's just a random thing. I mean, it's not like a strip and do that. It's just like every turn, it's an AoE harmful effect. Could be really annoying until the enemy picks a Juno against you, and then you're like, crap. Or like a literally any immunity, right? Because he doesn't have. He's got. Although I did mention in the prediction things that these guys were going to have a lot of harmful effects of some kind, right? So they all have harmful effects for skill 1, for skill 2. This guy has a ton of harmful effects here. These ones don't have too many harmful effects. So I actually thought they were going to have more harmful effects. And they do have new mechanics of like the souls and the magic spheres, right? So they do have different new mechanics. But so I was kind of half right, but I actually expected them to have more debuffs overall, to be honest. But yeah, at least, I mean, they all have debuffs of some kind, but I really kind of expected them to have more. But anyway, I'm not sure how I feel about that dark one being like super exciting, because I know I did like a little survey, right? I did like a little, oh my god, Bagel, shut up for a second. I did a survey in the community post, and everyone was like, the dark one's going to be the most OP. I'm like, I feel like the light one's the most exciting one, but I guess we'll see. The fire one, I think, is going to be the easiest. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about like summoning the fire one, actually being able to use the fire one. I think people might be bummed out about the wind one taking so long to stack. He's eventually going to do a lot of damage, but he's going to take so long to stack. So I guess we'll see. Going to be a lot of videos to check these monsters out. New monster mage cannot be used in Siege Battle, Season 4, and Siege Battle Tournament, which I'm sure a lot of people will be happy about that, since it's, you know, they're not going to be able to, they may not be able to summon him in time, right? Cannot be placed in attack or defense formations, right? So can't use it until May 21st, 11 p.m. New monster SP summons. No, you guys can't really see that if I don't do that. But yeah, new monster SP summons, which we kind of expected. I feel like they're just going to keep doing this every time a new monster is out at this point, which is just a better chance of get. There's not really any guarantee, especially because it's a 5-star. But yeah, hopefully you have some Transcendent Scrolls saved if we don't have any. They're going to put a Transcendent Scroll. Watch. Next pack. Transcendent Scroll. What is SP Summon? We already know what SP Summons are, special summons. Where you get an increased chance of getting the units that are the new units. Battle Training Ground. Meet the new monster in battles. 2 new mock battles where your new monster mage has. Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't even read this one. Well, there we go. Also, mentor battle support improve. So this is nice if some of your friends have garbage reps, and then some of your friends have very OP reps. You can use now, instead of, you can, first off, you can use it from the auto battles, right? So, but also you can use different mentors more than once. So you can say like, oh, this person has a Beth rep. I'm gonna just keep using this Beth rep and not use this other person's like water Inugami rep for whatever reason. If no one has a friend with the water. If you have a friend with the water Inugami rep, they're not your friend. All right, I'm just letting you know. They put that there on purpose, just to spite you, just to piss you off. They're not your friend. They. Okay. Anyway, social points rewarded per battle. Okay, so we don't really care too much about the social points, but then you can see 50 per day total. So you can use them more than once, but you can only use 50 total altogether, right? And then we have, this is just some more help for anything that new players are curious about. Watch YouTube videos instead. I'm just kidding. You don't watch YouTube videos. Do whatever you want. And then we have some UI improved, rune power-up, and reappraisal related help texts. You couldn't make them like faster or upgrade better. You had to, but yeah, it doesn't, we're not going to do it faster or better. It's just going to have special, you have an extra place to see the help text so that while you're spending 4 hours a day upgrading your runes, you can see it's a little bit of a little, you can read that thing too. Oh, fantastic. told myself I'm gonna get pissed off over here. Okay, anyway, we also have this. Don't get excited about this preference ranking, by the way, yet, guys. We can just see, hold on. The menu has been added, allowing you to check the list of monsters that are picked by the summoners the most from the 7-year special scroll list. This doesn't give you an increased chance of getting the top unit you want or anything. That's the first thing that I thought of, and I was disappointed. It's Summoner's War. Don't get your hopes up, right? Don't get your hopes up, because you will be disappointed. UI improvement for the event, for new banners registered, whatever. Improvement made to energy and attack chances deducted from the battle loading is completed. This is just transmog and bug fixes and whatever, but basically the big thing is there's really not too... I mean, we talked about this, but it's really not too much exciting unless you, like, really love your friend's reps and you're like, I have one of them that has an Asima. I'm going to be so excited using that more than once, right? So anyway, I think that's about it. I just wanted to go over these new mage skills. I thought that they were going to be more exciting. But I guess if they were super OP, then that would have been an issue. But I thought, man, like the Beast Riders are pretty exciting when they first came out. I mean, like, oh my goodness, these guys, not guys, girls, whatever, very exciting. But these mages, like the Fire one, I feel like people are going to enjoy playing with. He feels like he's going to be an easy unit to rune. And then the Water one, I think people are going to be like, you know, it's HP Revive or whatever. I mean, he's going to be effective in a few different places, but I don't think people are going to be super excited about him. Wind one, people are going to be, you know, bumped. It's going to be another Christina situation probably. It does big damage, but takes a while to stack up. You got to stack the damage before you can do it. Situation. So, and I feel like the light one's going to be fun. I feel like the light one's going to be fun. I feel like the dark one, I'm not super excited about the dark one, but I think I could be wrong there. I think I could be wrong, and I think that could be like a cool unit, but I don't know. I'm most excited about the light one, and I feel like most people are gonna like if they had to choose. If I was like a new player and I stuck one of those in my 7-year scrolls, I'd probably do the Fire one, because it seems like it'd be the most. Seems like it'd be the best for like new players or people with duty runes, right? Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh my goodness, I should never ask for that. That was my first mistake. But anyway, let me know what you think about these new mages in the comments below. Hopefully, I'm gonna do some summons for myself because I saved for them. But hopefully, we get the Fire one. We're not gonna get the Fire one already. Anyway, that's it for the. I'll get what? Because you know we're not gonna get the light and dark one. So we're gonna hope for the Fire one. Hope for the Fire one. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.